Welcome back to another video. My name is Alona Lapari, and I'm coming back onto you with another topic on the three levels of leadership and how they actually differ from the way leadership looks at corporate and in your own business, depending on the season of business that you are in. If I have any new people that are joining me, thank you so much for coming on. It's amazing to see everyone. And I just want to remind everyone that I am a business strategist and I help service providers with their positioning, articulating their value, positioning themselves in their sales and also in their marketing so they can sell their high ticket offers. So they can meet their business goals and actually have the lifestyle that they desire. That's one of the main reasons why I'm coming on this topic to you today, because it comes up in my coaching programs when I'm speaking to different clients, and also I had this realization in my own business as well. So I thought I'd share. So there's three seasons of businesses, and let's say we're going to split them into the revenue that your business generates. The first level is from when you're making $0 to under $100,000 a year in sales. The next level is when you're making $100,000 to $300,000 in sales. And then your third level of business is when you are making $300,000 up to $1 million, your first million in sales. All these three different seasons do require different strategies and different mindsets. A lot of the times, entrepreneurs or even company owners make the mistake of applying similar strategies to all these different phases of business. And they absolutely require different strategies, different positioning, so that you can be successful in each of these three stages. So the first level of leadership, when you are first starting in your $0 to under $100,000 in sales, is self-leadership. Everything that you are learning there, most of people that are starting there have probably been an employee before, so they have to switch from that employee mindset into entrepreneur mindset, where they are now on their own, they have expertise, and they are trying to position themselves within the market. So you learn lots of self-leadership habits of how to actually motivate yourself, how to time manage appropriately, how to articulate your value, where to find new customers, how to attract the right customers. So in this level of self-leadership, everything is about learning by your own psychology, your own limitations, and what strategy are you actually going to follow to make that $100,000 in sales in that first year of your business. In the second level, from $100,000 to $300,000, the level of leadership that you learn is how to lead your customer. As your volume increases, obviously you are going to need a different strategy as far as your business model, so that you remove yourself personally from providing your services. So everything at this level becomes about how to handle your customers, how to ensure that they're getting the same results that you would be able to provide for them, but you are not always there giving your one-on-one time to them. You are managing customer expectations, right? What is it that the customers expect at this phase in your business? So all the level of leadership that you're mostly inquired with in this phase is customer leadership. Once you go to the next third phase, which is the $300,000 up to $1 million, which is where you make your first million, is about your team, right? Obviously, you would have probably started getting a team, even if you in your second level of $100,000 to $300,000 in sales. But that team member or those team members then are not really thinking and doing strategy and helping you out with growing your business, but they're mostly being delegated tasks that they can, do for you, so that you are actually focusing more on the client attraction and into growing your business. So you're still the person that is thinking and is the head behind the operation of your company or your business. But when it comes to that third level, you start hiring people that you can actually afford and that can actually help you with growing your business, such as people that can drive in your objectives, give you strategic ideas about what needs to be implemented so that your company or your business can grow. So that is where on the third level of leadership, you start tabling or you start figuring out how to start managing and leading a team. This is very different from corporate, and I had to learn this obviously through my entrepreneur journey because I worked for over 15 years in a corporate environment in executive leadership positions. So leadership was something I was very familiar with, and I had lots of experience of building teams around culture, inspiring other people to drive results, to grow their departments wherever they were involved in that corporate setting. But when I went on to obviously apply this in my own business, is definitely different, and you do not get to apply this until you're over that third level of sales, as I mentioned. And obviously the reason being is that corporations make multi-billion dollars in sales. The corporation I worked for was a $1 billion corporation. So obviously they already had a structure and they already were established. So the people that they needed, and they're molding into leadership positions, are there to help with the vision and are there to help with the different components of the growth. So that's how that looks. Very different. Leadership looks very different from when you are in your own business versus when you work for a corporation. I cover all this into my Business Badass program that I help service-based owners with the strategy and all the practical steps of organically growing their business and packaging their expertise so that they can start positioning themselves in the marketplace and become a specialist in what they do, so they can actually charge a ticket price or a high ticket price for their offers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I come on here weekly with new videos and new topics, and we'll see each other next week. Take care, everyone.